Hello everyone, welcome back to my little channel. I'm back in Frisebuda. It's Wednesday and weather is amazing right now. There is a chance, or whatever you would call it, a risk for rain and thunder, maybe in an hour or two. It will be from the west direction, so it's kind of difficult to see if it shows. I can't see the clouds, but anyway, it looks like it's gonna be a great day. Still on vacation. So my plan is 2 nights, but we found out yesterday that my daughter is, our daughter is coming on Friday from Dubai, where she lives and works. So either I have to break up tomorrow or very early on Friday morning to get home and do some grocery shopping and pick her up at the airport in Copenhagen. We'll see, I haven't decided yet. I think my lovely wife wants me to be back at tomorrow, but we'll see. If I set the alarm to 5 or 6 in the morning, that will be enough time. We'll see. So this is what it looks like on a sunny day. Not too crowded. My guess is that the water is just ridiculous cold. Oh. This is kind of amazing. It's July. Majority of people in Sweden don't have started the vacation yet. That's another week or two. But still, look at the beach. There were 8 cars on the parking lot. 8. All right. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's 11:45. I've been up since 5. Bloody seagulls woke me up. So I had an early breakfast. I think I want something to eat now. Lunch. Haven't decided what to have for lunch. I can do an omelette, or I can do some kind of pasta, or I could actually get some hot dogs as well. We'll see. So I did go into the sea. I hardly got wet. I was maybe in the water for a second, 2. It was cold. But not too bad. So there's no sign of rain and thunder, but humidity is 90%. and it's 25 degrees centigrade, so it's warm. It's quite nice. So, lunch. Crap. Cheers everyone. So it's not really a gourmet lunch. It's pre-made tortellinis. It will do the job. A moment ago it was quite windy, but it dropped again. For some reason it seems like every time I'm at this spot waiting for bad weather, it doesn't happen. And when you look around, maybe you can get an answer, because it's just moss. There is no grass, there's no, oh well, there are some pine trees, but they will survive. It is what it is. Blue sky is gone. It's still blue, but it's clouds. So my son texted me a while ago. It was rain and thunder in Malmö. So it looks like it's on its way. It's still 22 degrees centigrade, so it's still warm. It's 77% humidity, and there is 50% chance of rain at 3 in an hour, which is most likely going to happen. So if I turn the camera around, see, from the blue sky it's still blue, but it's blue clouds. So we're expecting in that direction. On lightning maps there is a huge thunderstorm in Germany, Poland. Not sure it's gonna last all the way to Sweden, but we'll see. So it's 2:30 and I can hear the thunder in distance. It's still probably 30-40 kilometers from here. Sky is getting very grey or bluish, so we'll see. I don't think the microphone picks up the thunder, but I can hear in the distance. So I'm actually looking forward to this. I hope it will be some heavy rain. Prepare the tent. It looks like a mess inside. I just put everything indoors. But if the forecast is correct, I will have plenty of time in the tent this afternoon. We'll see. There it is. Well, I picked up on the other microphone, I think, but I could hear some loud thunder straight south, which is the cell is south, going north. Oh, It's gonna be interesting. Few drops, but I think we're getting very close. I can feel drops coming down. Yeah, I think it's time to make a coffee and just wait for it. So, coffee time. Yeah. Small cup. Yeah, that's fine. And I thought I had it. There it is. Now we're waiting. Yep, can you hear the rain now? Might need to close the door, which will make very dark. Done. So it's going to be interesting to see if this lasts this afternoon or if it's just a shower. Forecast is still all over the place. Everything from amber warnings to not much more than what it is right now. Yeah, so it's 3 o'clock. It's been raining, it's still raining. Not too heavy, but it's nice to be in here. Yeah, raining. The forecast says it will continue for at least an hour. Whoa. That was pretty close. There is a small rain fly you're supposed to put on the top. It's probably a good idea because I can see it's cooling up there now. Well, it's dry, so it really doesn't matter, but if it continues, it should have been up there. I don't know. So the red dot is me, and yellow or lightning. You can see it's heavy thunder right here, and then rain, heavy rain. We'll see. This is what I wanted at least, so I'm happy with this. As long as the tent is dry, I'm happy. You can see from the chimney there are some drops, so it's not supposed to be tight with the jack stove around the chimney. There is a spark arrest at the top, so if I would start a fire now, it will still be burning. There won't be water coming inside the chimney. See if we can have a look outside. Yep, it's raining. Totally overcast. And yep. Not a surprise, you could hear the rain. So I think the rain has picked up again. It's pretty heavy now. The thunder is still around us. About 10 kilometers, both north and south. And yeah, so far this tent is not leaking. Not yet. I hope not. I hope it will stay dry. It's the Pomoli Dome X6. Fifth trip with this tent. And today I struggled a bit to pitch the tent all by myself because it was quite windy. Oh Jesus, that's close. But I managed. The only thing, well, not the only thing, there was a few things, but one of the things, since it's a dome-shaped tent, when it's raining like this, and if you haven't put up a tarp, which I didn't do today, when you open the door, it will get wet inside. So I have the what's it called? Ground sheet, no. The fireproof mat, indoor, but I haven't put it all the way to the door, so I still have where I put my shoes and yeah, keep it a bit dry. But otherwise, since it's dome shaped, when you open, rain will come in. So I knew it and hoped it would be rain, but I didn't bother to put up a tarp today, since it's not going to be, hopefully not rain all evening, maybe an hour or two, then it will stop, so I will be fine this time. And it's not really, it's maybe a little bit windy, but even if there are 3 doors, they will be wet when you open them. So right now it's hunky down. There is no more rain. It's Still overcast, cloudy. I can still hear a bit of thunder of the Baltic Sea. The wind has dropped to nothing. It's still warm, 21 degrees. Tent was dry on the inside. I think actually it will clear up later on tonight. If you look over there, you could see, well, it's not blue sky, but it's much brighter, so I wouldn't be surprised if it would clear up. There is this mist in the air, but it's nice now. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the door open now for a while. I'm still keeping the wood stove burning, just because I can, but it's nice to get some air in. So yeah, bring it back later for dinner. Getting some oil in the pan. You know what? That's the sizzling sound I want to hear. We do some pepper. Bit of salt. Oops. Sorry about cheating about the salad. That's the way it is sometimes. Some tomatoes, of course. That sound of the sizzling steak. It would have been even better on the wood stove, but it's too hot. I'm pretty sure I will fire up the wood stove later on tonight in a couple of hours after sunset when I'm still awake. Depends. This tent, I gotta say I love it, but it's so big. I don't really have a good space to dry it if it's wet. So if it's lunchtime tomorrow and dry, I might go home. We'll see. Tomorrow is another day. As always, people always claim it's the best meal ever. So do I. But, I mean, this is how you want to medium rare. I think it was yesterday, I saw a video of Luke, outdoor gear review. He was doing a review on the Snow Peak cutting board and the knife, and I can just agree. It's kind of expensive, but I've used it for 4 years, and it's excellent. Small. That's good. Yeah, so I had dinner, steak, salad, tomatoes. It was very, very good. I'm full, I'm tired, but it was good. I forgot to, or I missed something happened with my GoPro when I tried to record the last session, but it failed. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that when it comes to food, when you actually cook food, that is always so much better than freeze-dried food. There are some that is okay, but they are never as good as when you cook. If you do a multi-day hike, yep, I get the point. If you have a wild camp at the summit for one night, yep, I can see the point. Thing is, in this area, we always have to carry water. There is a stream a couple of 100 meters in that direction, and that water, I would never drink that, even though I would have the best filter, because it smells, it's dark, it's brown, it's I think I would rather get in the car and drive to a petrol station and buy something to drink than actually drink from that source, which is not a source. So unfortunately you have to carry water, and I generally consume about 3 liters for 24/7 for one overnight, 1.5 liters for cooking and coffee, some for cleaning yourself, cleaning your plates and everything, and then something just some to drink. So it's always a heavy backpack when you had to carry 3-4 liters extra, and it's not that easy to refill. There are some nice areas to hike, but you have to plan where to stop to fill up water. So it's 8:15, and it did clear up. We did get a sunset. There it is. Beautiful and calm. You know what? Let's go down to the beach again, see what it looks like. You can hear the waves coming in. It's probably about the same size as earlier, but we'll go have a look. Well, they're not big. You can't surf them, but they're still beautiful. So this is a beach, and this is an area where you're allowed to wild camp, even on the beach. Over there is a national park. Not allowed. Still some clouds. Wind dropped. Just here have the noise from the waves, which is relaxing. So thunder is gone, and so is rain. I'm not thinking about getting into the sea again. That'd be too cold. We'll see what the weather is like tomorrow. If it's still 25 degrees, maybe. But that won't be on camera. So, good evening, 9 o'clock. Just started the stove. Not that I need it, because it's still 18 degrees centigrade, so it's not necessary, but it's comfort. So I will, a few logs, not logs, small piece of dried wood for an hour. But I'm about to, quite close to in my sleeping bag, and hopefully I will sleep like a puppy, and I'll see you all in the morning. Cheers. So, good morning everyone. It's 9:15. I had a good night of sleep. I've been up since 7, so it was a good night's sleep. I had breakfast, I had coffee. I'm gonna have another coffee, and then I'll just have to wait and see what the weather would be. The forecast is rain at lunchtime, and my tent is semi-dry, at least where the sun has been on the tent. The backside of the tent is still humid, wet, but well, my original plan was to stay until tomorrow morning, but I think I said that yesterday. My daughter is arriving from Dubai, so we need to do some shopping, and we need to prepare for and pick her up at the airport in Copenhagen. So a bit stressful morning to get everything done. So if the radar shows rain coming in, I will probably try to break up before the rain, when the tent is kind of dry. So that's my plan, at least. That's a great little pot. It's the ever new pasta pot, 1 liter. So 230 grams canister fits inside with a small stove, and the lid actually sits and it doesn't rattle. Weight is very good. Not that that matter with a 16 kilos of hot stove and 9 kilos of tent, chair, cot, table, wood, but for other trips it's good. All right. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. So folks, this is it. I'm ready to go home. And yeah, to summarize, it was very nice 24 hours, or just about. Yesterday with the rain and thunder, stove, brilliant. So this morning has been good, some coffee, some breakfast, and forecast has changed again. It doesn't look like there are going to be any rain at all in this area, but as I said earlier, I have quite a lot of things to do tomorrow, so I think it's time to go home. So see you next time. Cheers.